It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. They came away with the win in the series opener. Game 2 here, a big chance at home to go up 2-0. Shaq, what kind of mindset do they need to have in order to push the series lead?
Well, first of all, I know there's a lot of good-looking guys on their team, but they can't get too cute. They need to know that the series is far from over. One bad night, and everything could go away.
Did you feel strange at all? Did you feel strange at all saying that?
No. You've seen them walking in the game. They got custom suits, nice cars, good-looking dudes, Ernie.
Okay. It takes a real man to understand what another good-looking man looks like.
Ernie,
Shaq, you're good-looking. See, I'm a real man.
What?
There is a buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Timberwolves. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple. Lewis with it. Picked up by Thompson. That one a little long.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lewis against Thompson. Lewis gets the bucket.
And really hard not to respect Perez. His work ethic is what allows him to drain these shots even with contact.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Green kicks to Durant. Clock at 6. Pass to Curry. Launches it. Thompson from long range. Wiggins with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
He kicks to Young. Feeds to Lewis. Good D by Thompson.
Tried to lay it in against some tough defense. Probably not the best decision right there.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
It has not been an easy quarter for him offensively, but I like that he's staying aggressive.
Stolen by Thompson. From 15 feet away, and again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, suffering from a very cold start. They've already missed 4 out of 5 from the field.
Lewis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you got to give credit to Perez there. Puts forth a lot of energy on both ends of the floor.
And both free throws good for Lewis. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pachulia the pass to Curry. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Curry's got his first bucket of the night. Young dishes to Lewis. Puts it up from 7. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. A second chance effort. And he gets the bucket.
Kevin Durant, one of the league's best rebounding small forwards. He's got that big wingspan.
Corky Dangs checked in for Andrew Nicholson. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Lewis. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Durant. Dishes it to Thompson. Durant with a screen on Young. Here's Curry and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They retain possession. And the Warriors miss again.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Got that one up quick. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Thompson is one of the game's most deadly shooters from beyond the arc. Can't leave him open because he is just lethal.
Lewis down low. He's covered by Thompson. Young's shot is off. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Durant kicks to Curry. The screen from Thompson. Ball's knocked loose. And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul. Hill, he's checked in for Minnesota. Zach LaVine comes in for Wiggins. Then for the Warriors, West comes in for Zaza Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for Green. Stolen by LaVine. And again, it's Minnesota converting. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Poke loose. And here we go. LaVine heading to the hoop. And finished off by Prez.
And Prez just rocking the rim on that one. He is an outstanding dunker.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Minnesota. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. Durant is out there with Green. And it's Pachulia in at the 5.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
And one reason Thompson is such a fantastic offensive player is because he is so good.
Oh, wow.
Watch your head.
That's a beautiful jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Prez. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Prez, number 1. Steph Curry, 4th.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Open shot, Thompson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And how about the precision there of Prez, keeping his balance and getting the shot off despite the obvious contact.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Thompson Thompson for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
From 10 feet out, and Pachulia pulls it down.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Knocked away. Thompson from long range. Minnesota with the rebound. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
When you have shooters that can knock down those three-pointers consistently, it makes them that much more difficult to guard.
So he gets them both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Young comes over to help. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Durant. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Young passes to Lewis. Puts it up from 12. But he stays with it. Goes back up. No good off the front iron. Warriors leading by 5. There's the dish to Green. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lewis outside. Count it from 12. Lewis has got 9 points in the quarter.
And it's great to see Prez in attack mode, just wanting to shoot the ball every time he's open.
The wide open look for Durant. And it's off from 3-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Lewis.
Incredible. He was shooting the ball with good rhythm in the first quarter. Now he's just unconscious.
For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Livingston, defended by Young. All going up court, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
And that's just what Prez does, getting real physical with the D on his shots.
And the second free throw, good. There's 10 seconds left here in the second. Tipped away. Curry dishes to Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, it looked like you really wanted to come out strong offensively tonight.
Yeah, I was just trying to come out and play my game and stay aggressive, I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
You guys do get energy from seeing the ball go in the basket. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Simple question, guys.
The buildings of downtown Minneapolis all lit up on this lovely evening. Welcome back, everyone, to the Twin Cities. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shots. He erupted in the first half of play.
The Warriors trail. Lewis in at 2-guard. Andrew Nicholson out there with Towns. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Young in at the point. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Lewis kicks to Towns. Young passes to Wiggins. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Lewis has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Minnesota. Durant against Wiggins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And KD at times in his career shooting over 10 free throws a game. One of the best in the league at working himself to the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Lewis outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 5. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Prez third.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's Green. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hands it from downtown.
Klay Thompson is like a microwave. He can heat up in a hurry.
Here's Lewis. Here's Nicholson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Nicholson's got 4 this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Stolen by Lewis. Pulls up for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Young. And count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Donnie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Warriors trail by 3. And Young comes over to help. And a wide open look for Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Takes the 13-footer. A shot missing. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Thompson misses.
Okay, that lay-in. He's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
It's Young on the wing. Jang dishes to Lewis. From 10 feet out, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Lewis has got 26.
Prez is such a focused player. When he's deep in the paint, sometimes no amount of defense is going to throw him off.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts, we get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving, keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys just to, keep up the pace, play unselfishly, basically be yourself, stay in character.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what this team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really kind of kickstart that engine and give them that little sustainable groove.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Klay and Iguodala, the potent wing pair. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. From deep, Iguodala buries it from three-point range.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Levine with it. Here's Dang. Great D that time from Green.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Zach LaVine. And Golden State also making a change. Pachulia is checked in. And so it's Minnesota with it. They lead by 4. And Young kicks to Lewis. Young left side. Money from the wing.
A sensational focus. Young not letting the D affect his jumper at all. What a gifted shooter.
The feed to Green. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. And the pass to Durant. Towns with the steal. And the call will be against Prez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
The patience from Thompson there, allowing the shot to develop inside. Outstanding at letting the game come to him.
Thompson against Lewis. Another shot. Towns. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Lewis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lewis has got 6 in the quarter.
Keeping his team in the driver's seat. He's been unstoppable over the last stretch.
To the middle. Knocked loose. Pass to Thompson. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. Right wing. Towns, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Towns. Young with no one around. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Warriors trail by 9. Thompson outside. And the call will be against Prez. That's
Prez,
his third foul of the game.
I approve that steal. Presidential pardon.
.153 left to play here in the fourth.
I love the timing on defense. Young just rising up for the emphatic rejection.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Lewis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Thompson. He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 11. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To stop the run, off the left rim and out.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Here's Lewis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lewis has got 14 points now in the second half.
Simply astounding work inside. Prez getting the ball in his sweet spot and just doing his thing down there.
Whoops, they pick off the pass.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Prez. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Got to be cautious when you're guarding.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present our Jordan player of the game, Prez. He kicked it into high gear that final period. His tenacity and level of effort obviously key to the outcome of this game.
He spent a lot of time at the foul line in this game, and that was a big factor for them. He was up in the double digits in terms of free throw attempts. Now that is good, my friend.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, Ernie.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.